Double CC, no Chanelli, but really I'm triple C though. What's going on, you guys? I know it's been a minute, but life get crazy sometimes. Mostly laziness, but yeah, it's also been a lot of craziness too. Got a couple things I want to share with you guys, and then I'm gonna get up off of here because I'm starving. Y'all know what today is. It's Wednesday, and finally we got back on schedule today. Y'all know we supposed to be doing these weekly fasts. Okay, 5 days out the week, eat whatever you want. 2 days, kind of. All right. Let's break it down. Wednesday, no food, no water, no nothing. You can have a little geek geek stick if you feel like it, but really, that's not the best plan of action to go to, because if you hitting the geek stick too hard, you're gonna get thirsty, you're gonna start coughing, and you can't have no water. But I mean, if you're a real one like me, then it's all kosher. Fridays, we usually do a no alcohol, no meat. So, a nice pan seared fish is perfectly fine. Yeah, we got 90. No, we got. See, you always geek me up with your username. We got Honda's 1844 in the building. What's up, nephew? Anyways, we got an hour and a half left on the clock. It's been 22 hours, 22 and a half hours, I believe. So we real close to hitting that 24 mark. And then I'm about to get some food inside of me. Put a pause on that. I want to get some McDonald's, but last time I had McDonald's, it just completely ran straight through me. I had a quarter pounder with cheese, and I messed up. I made a mistake. I should have got that double quarter pounder with cheese, but then that would have done extra damage to my bowels and my lower intestine. So, on a smarter note, I'm kind of glad I didn't get that double quarter pounder with cheese. I had two double cheeseburgers on top of that, and then I got the crispy chicken sandwich. Not the regular chicken McClassic, not that long chicken, but the good kind, the crispy, the nice joint. Gamer Hottie 2011 said, "Do you coming from the USA?" Yes, sir. You from America, the big USA, red, white, and blue. You know what I'm saying? Dang, it's been so long since I've been in America. I forgot how to even do it. Was it? Oh yeah, one up, one down, two up, two down. VA. You know what I'm saying? We from Bad News at Seven Cities, bro. That's 757. Speaking of 757, man, it brings tears. It brings real tears to my eyes thinking about my city, bro. Yeah, everybody know I'm a suburban boy, okay? But I'm a real street nigga. You feel me? I been in the trap, and then to find out, bro, my own street, my block, 700 block, bro, is really the trenches, bro. That's where I grew up. That's literally my address. 700 block. Go do your homework, okay? Got shot up. Niggas out there on the street where I grew up. Literally, it's like 10 feet in front of my house getting clapped up, broad daylight. For you guys don't understand that type of language, clapped up means there's a lot of gun activity, not necessarily gang activity, but there's been quite a few shootings in the area, and then specifically on the block, the street where I live and I grew up for no, not like 14 years of my life is niggas dying, young men losing their lives, and it's a very sad thing because we don't promote gang activity, gun violence, none of that. And I hate to see so many young men, especially young black men, lose their lives and throw away their lives, especially in the area where I'm from. That shit is sad. It's sick, and it don't sit right well here inside my chest cavity. While I'm here in Germany, I would like to go to the US of A. Hey, go ahead and book that ticket. America is the number one country for a reason. But just don't go to New York. Okay. Starlight 7614 said also in Germany. Wow. Why are so many people living in Germany? I'm not in the US of A, okay? I'm in Germany. I'm right here with you guys. Did federal prison time. Get it right. You guys know I was in the penitentiary, okay? We weren't in no county jails, okay? I really did hard time, okay? I'm a real street nigga. Wow, that sounds like crazy. You should be glad you survived. Nah, for real though, it was a different time. Like I always come on here. I'm lying. I don't always be on YouTube live, but when I used to stream every day, I would tell you guys, I'm so sorry that you guys didn't grow up how I grew up because my childhood was amazing. I had my mom and dad. I had to be home when the street lights came on. But we could run around the city, you know what I'm saying? We ain't have to worry about getting shot, stepping on heroin needles, you know what I'm saying? My childhood was lit, okay? It was uh kickball tournaments, baseball, basketball, house parties, ice cream truck, hanging out at the homie's house playing Guitar Hero, all of that, okay? Um I wasn't getting touched and molested by the neighbor, by an uncle, by you know random miscellaneous people. My childhood was awesome, and that's how 700 Block used to be. But ever since I got kicked out of America, it's like America's been on a straight trajectory right into the shitter, and it's so sad. And it brought a lot of sadness to my eyes and to my heart. And I think that was part of the problem, which contributed to me feeling the way I was feeling this past week. And I know everybody here now in the city, actually, no, we're not even gonna go into that. Because here's the thing, once I give an explanation for what exactly happened, niggas going, niggas already made their minds up about what happened. But just to touch on it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I messed up, okay? I don't normally get drunk like that because, that's a mortal sin, okay? I don't really be out here, you know what I'm saying, getting sleazy, getting sloppy like that. But I was very much looking forward to going to the party. Now, here's the thing. Here's where they really try to line niggas up, okay? They said the party start at 11 a.m. Okay, cool. I'm with that. I like a nice day drinker. You feel me? So I made sure I went to church extra early. I went to church at 8:15 so I could get out of there at 9:45. Because if I go to the 10 o'clock service at 10:15, I'm not gonna get out of church until 11:15, which means I'm gonna be 15 minutes late to the function. So I made sure I went extra early to church, got out, got to the function. We started drinking, we started eating breakfast. Everything was kosher. We was eating the white glizzies. You know what I'm saying? Around here, y'all say the vice versa. I'm really on board with that. Okay. I wasn't from the get-go, but once they really broke it down to me, they were like, you know what I'm saying? It's really just a normal glick, but it's just white. And to make it extra special and extra crispy, you can put it on the grill, dip it in some sweet mustard sauce, and it tastes quite nice. It's actually a fan favorite for me. But so we start eating, we start drinking, and this is where they really try to line people up. Is they didn't put no end time on the function. Normally you pull up somewhere, they're like, all right, look, the party from 9 to 2, okay? The birthday party start at 1 and everybody gotta leave at 6:30. It was just an indefinite amount of time. So I sit down. Before I sit down, they already passing out champagne. I'm like, oh, this is kosher. I sip a little bit. We sit down, they like beer. Of course, I'm drinking a beer, right? We get the white beer with the white sausage, because you got to put white on white. I started drinking the white beer. I'm like, all right, this is cool. I don't really bang with the white beer like that nowadays. He's like, all right, cool. Slide you another beer. Drank. My drink getting empty. I'm like, dang, what else we gonna drink? It's like 12 o'clock at this point. I'm like, hey, Brody, pour me up. Pour me up right now, okay? I need me a vodka cranberry. All right, let's get the party started a little bit early. I start drinking the vodka cranberry, dunzo. I pull up to bro again. I say, hey yo, gay bar. Cool, bro. Okay. Absolutely cool. No whatsoever. I'm like, bro, vodka cranberry. I think he hit me with a normal cranberry juice or the cranberry shoaly. And hindsight 2020, I recognize bro, and that's why I say gay nigga, but was actually very cool because he was trying to help me out. He slid me the cranberry juice. I drank it and I saw him pour. I'm like, bro ain't even put no vodka inside of there. But I wasn't tripping. I drank it. And then it took me about 6 hours to realize bro was trying to help me. He was trying to say, hey, here, bro, just have a juice, okay? Because I know you're gonna be going hard all day. You gotta offset some of this alcohol with either water, juice, maybe a milk. Probably not milk, but something, another beverage, non-alcoholic. So shout out to bro. I'm not gonna say his name, but he a real one for that. And I really appreciate people that are positioned in my life that really be looking out and trying to help. So salute to bro. Drink the uh drink the cranberry juice, Dunzo, and I'm like, all right, alcohol. Another homie, yo, pour me up. All right, pour me up another vodka cranberry. And then after that, the rest of the day just starts to get mad fuzzy. All right, I just remember the day in like little blips and flashes. After that, it got dark real quick. Turned nighttime. Another bartender pull up, girl. I'm like, hey, what you pouring up? She like, oh, this is a porn star martini. I'm like, yes, one of those right now. She slide me one. I drank it. It tastes fabulous. Hindsight 2020, I shouldn't have drank that, okay? You don't want to drink nothing with porn star or martini in the name. All right? Terrible life choices. But it was delicious. And I think I had two of those. I'm like, yeah, just keep pouring it up. Keep pouring it up. All right, she disappears. I can't find no one else to make the porn star martini. So I'm like, hey, blood, behind the counter, bartender boy, just pour me up a martini. He like, nah, I'm not about to do that. Just make it yourself. I'll tell you what's in it here. Just make it, all right? Bad mistake because now I'm behind the bar. He like, look, mix this green bottle with this clear bottle, throw the olive in there, and then shake it, put this in there, you got your martini. I'm just throwing these martinis back, bro, and they give you the little petite cup too. Hung. I can't remember how many martinis I had, but at some point in the night, I'm like, I go from sober to, oh, I feel good to, I'm drunk driving, swerving the whip. Okay, I kick flip the whip. Right again, everything's in flashes, and I'm not proud of this. Okay, this was not my best moment. Okay, I didn't mean for things to go down like this. And then in between, a lot more happened that I can't really speak on. You know what I'm saying? But man, you know, we got the Middle Easterners in there. They dancing. You know what I'm saying? They they hitting they dance. They like, hey. You know what I'm saying? Slide over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm dancing with them. We in the middle of the dance floor. I'm hitting the break dance. Everything's wavy until it becomes not wavy. And this is where things get real dicey. Lil Leah's Boo W3Q says, "Re you gay? Hello, nigga." No, I'm not gay. I'm not gay anymore. From which country do you come? I'm coming from the U.S. of A. Wow, that I already read that. Smoke a fat SJ. What's a SJ? Smoke a fat singeing. I'm not Indian, bro. Anyways, shout out to 700 Block. Don't drink and drive, you guys. I had to go to confession last Saturday, and because of what I did the following Sunday. And this is so embarrassing. I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. Man, it's so easy to slip, bro. And bro, I got stupid drunk, bro. I'm talking like retarded drunk. And this is something I never do no more because I got way too much motion going on. I got way too many responsibilities. So when I slipped, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, how did I really let this happen, bro? It's been years. Actually, no, I take that back. I got drunk on New Year's, bro, and that was a mistake too. But y'all can see, bro, I got drunk the beginning of the year, and then I got drunk the end of the year. Okay, we went like a solid 11 months without getting sloppy white girl wasted. Okay, so this is completely out of the norm for me. But a lot of shit happened in the mean and in between that I really wish didn't. So I had to go to the priest and I had to confess. And this is where it get even more embarrassing, bro. Because imagine you do any type of dirt, bro. You do some dirty, low down, nasty, trifling shit. And then you have to go tell somebody what you did. It's a lot easier to just keep all that dirt inside you, okay, and just, live with that and just push it all down, just bury it. So much easier. But when you have to actually sit down face to face with another person and tell them, like, yo, I'm dirty, I'm broken, I did this, I'm really this type of person. That's embarrassing. Extremely humbling too. But that's so peinlich. And I don't like doing it, bro. I hate it every time I go to confession, bro. And the thing is that the priest, he knows me and he knows the whole family. He knows everybody that I be around. And you go inside the box. Most of the times they got it set up where it's just two chairs. You sit face to face. But this time, they got the whole church revamped and renovated. So you go inside the box. There's a screen, so you're not supposed to be able to see each other. I sit down. I start talking. He recognized my voice straight off the bat. He like, oh, English, German. I'm like, damn, this nigga know who I am, bro. There's no anonymity, bro. There is no being anonymous, bro. Like he know who I am off the bat. So it's just like extra embarrassing. I'm like, bro, I'm really fucking up in life. I got stupid drunk off my ass. And then, even more embarrassing, I drove drunk home. But you know what I'm saying? We chopped it up for a little bit. He gave me some words of wisdom. He gave me some great advice. He told me a very insightful story. And he treated me with such kindness and grace. He didn't beat me up. And I feel like a lot of niggas, that's what they're looking for. It's like, I messed up and I'm waiting to get shitted on because I know I messed up and I'm waiting for my punishment. And it was the complete opposite. So I'm kind of glad that it did go down that way. But in the same time, I'm like, dang, bro, I hate going to confession because I got to tell somebody else all this shit that I'm doing. Not that I'm doing shit every day or every week, but still, you mess up, you gotta go to confession. And it's something called scrupulosity. And I think that's what I was really dealing with these past couple weeks. Cause I'm in my head, bro, and I'm like, all right, do I gotta go to the confession this week? I'm sitting here trying to analyze my every move, my every thought, every action I did day to day, and I'm like, dang, like, am I out here committing sins? Like, am I really like a criminal? Or like, am I kosher this week? And it's it feels so weird. Like if you go a whole week without committing no sins. and then you get to like Saturday or Sunday, and you're like, okay, I gotta go to church Sunday. I can take Eucharist, and then you're like, dang, I really went a whole week, and I ain't commit no sins. And then another week go by, and you like, dang, I made it 2 weeks, and I ain't commit no sins. And then it starts going longer and longer. And the thing is that like life is actually supposed to go in this direction, like you progressively getting better and staying far away from like doing bullshit. But that, I don't know, personally for me, that was kind of scary. That was kind of scary, bro, because I'm like, yo, am I like low key being perfected? Am I like getting closer to perfection? I'm like, oh, like this is weird because we in deep, like newly found waters that I've never been in before. All right, Brodsky uh is tweaking in the chat. You guys know how I feel about tweakers. TNTNJ9OF says tongue, bro. No gooning in the chat, bro. I'm over here trying to have a real heart to heart conversation with y'all niggas, and bro is over here touching his meat. That does not make me feel comfortable, bro. Or is bro from Australia? Cause I know y'all Aborigines, y'all be doing that. Y'all be straight tweaking over there. What's the temperature up there, bro? It's brick outside. It's stupid cold. TS, nah, it's really cold, bro. And I don't know what it is about Europeans. Y'all don't like indoor air conditioning. I don't know what happened to y'all, like in y'all history, for y'all to hate air conditioning and indoor like plumbing and heating so much. But these are like normal 21st century necessities, like in any home. I don't see why like y'all don't just have like the air vents that they blow out the nice cool air in the summer, keep the whole house nice and cool in the wintertime. The heat comes in. I mean, I guess some of y'all got fireplaces, but you know what I'm saying. We ain't get that luxury of having a fireplace here. That would have been a lot more kosher if we had a fireplace. Cause we got the Christmas tree over here. How would that have looked for the aesthetic? Christmas tree, fireplace, presents, lit. But nah, it's cold, and the worst thing about it is that there's no snow. If there was snow, I wouldn't be as upset. But yeah, I've been following this couple. Y'all probably seen them on YouTube, but these niggas, they're weird. They're also homeless or about to be homeless. I don't know. It feels like they're trying to like pull a fast one. They're definitely milking this situation for everything it is because they're getting money off of their YouTube views and stuff like that. But the whole situation is like the nigga used to be homeless, something like that. I actually seen a couple of his videos. He was like cleaning out his tent. This was like summertime. Him and his girl, they was living in the tent. You know what I'm saying? Talking about their life, saying how rough it was. And then homie had a job. I think I had like a hotel or something. And he was taking all the leftover food home, which was against store policy. So they fired him. And he posted that, started going viral. But now these niggas got a hotel. These niggas got a hotel, and they decided not to pay the money to stay in a hotel. So now they're getting kicked out in 10 days. But 10 days have actually been like a month. So it's kind of weird. But it's so interesting to see how other niggas live. But I'm not gonna shout these people's page out because looking at that probably won't be the best usage of your time. I'm the black guy with the chubby white. You know exactly who I'm talking about. And come to think of it, that nigga, he reminds me so much of one of my old moderators, Black African Scammer. It's probably the same nigga, bro, because this world is uber small. That's so crazy. Come to NY for snow. I'm not going to New York, okay? And I definitely will not visit New York in the wintertime. Okay, I don't do drugs like that. All right, someone's about to pull up to my front door, so I'm gonna kill stream, you guys. It's been a pleasure. Go do something with your life, and we're gonna install a new catchphrase starting now, and this is gonna pull us over into 2026. Yo, watch them niggas, bro. Watch those people closest. All right, I love you guys. I'm out. Bye bye.